story. Once upon a time, there was an old woman named Edna who lived in a small cottage on the edge of a vast forest. Edna had lived in the same cottage her entire life and was known throughout the village as a kind and wise woman. Her wrinkled face and snowy white hair were a testament to her age, and her eyes sparkled with a deep wisdom that only comes from a lifetime of experience. Despite her age, Edna was still very active and spent most of her days tending to her garden and taking long walks through the forest. She had a deep connection with nature and often talked to the animals and plants she encountered on her walks. People in the village often wondered if she had some kind of magic that allowed her to communicate with the natural world. One day, a group of travelers passing through the village stopped at Edna's cottage to ask for directions. They were surprised to find such an old woman living alone in the forest and asked her how she managed to survive on her own. Edna simply smiled and told them that she had everything she needed in the natural world around her. She shared stories of the animals and plants she had encountered on her walks and how they had taught her to live in harmony with the world around her. The travelers were amazed by Edna's wisdom and stayed for several days to learn from her. They marveled at her knowledge of herbs and plants and the way she could heal with just a touch of her hand. They listened intently as she shared stories of her life and the lessons she had learned along the way. In the end, the travelers left Edna's cottage feeling enlightened and inspired. They knew that they had met a truly remarkable woman, and they promised to carry her teachings with them wherever they went. As for Edna, she continued to live her simple life in the forest, content in the knowledge that she had touched the lives of others in a meaningful way.